Facebook microphone check. Sound check. Check. As you enjoy the action, please be advised that it's two games happening on the same sister pages, Facebook and YouTube respectively. Ibrahim Sajemba versus Joseph Kasozi, break and finish live YouTube. Ibrahim Kayanja versus Ceazer Chandiga, break and finish live Facebook. Still trying to figure out the situation of the lighting on table 2. That game between Ibra and Kasozi. It is because it is coming to 6 p.m. The sun is setting in Uganda. So the rays of the sun, like I did advise earlier, the place is so open, the rays of the sun are now pointing towards parts of the table, and it is affecting the quality of the stream, not bigly, but nonetheless affecting. The management is trying to do something about it. The stream on table number 1 between Ceazer and the second Ibra, I want to think that is looking pretty okay. By the way, Ceazer leads 1-0, and in that split second, as I said, he was leading 1-0. He just scored a second black. He is now leading 2-0, while Ibra and the second Ibra and Kasozi are currently drawing 1-1. Some very good history between both sets of players on either of the tables. The most interesting is that the YouTube stream on table number 2 between Joseph Kasozi. While Ibra is the bigger player in stature, not in body size, but in terms of achievement and leading the head-to-head statistics between both of these two players, the very last time that these two guys did face off was a mauling, a humiliation over Ibra by Kasozi. A race to 6 it was in a semi-final of a weekly comp that was organized at Amigos in Kansanga. It ended 6-0, Kasozi winning. And yet, it was in the same tournament that Ibra had just taken down Ceazer, only to face Kasozi, who took down the Ceazer, the same Ibra, 6-0. It is the same time that we did think that the tournament was pretty much done and dusted, with Kasozi being big favorite to win the final. He was shocked in the final after being taken down by little-known Peter Mayinja. That action did take place about 2 weeks ago. But the action that is taking place right now, we are seeing Joseph Kasozi. And in form, Joseph Kasozi, one of the best form players in the country this year, right now leading 2-1. Ceazer 2, Ibrahim Kayanja 0. Action from both sides is expected to be nothing but a round of entertainment. Kasazi Joseph 2, Ibrahim Sejemba 1. Now we're on table 1. The game that is attracting some quite attention in terms of numerical strength of the viewership is now a pulling one back by Ibrahim Kayanja, who is now on 1 with Ceazer Chandiga 1-2. Special appreciation to the management team of this tournament, the organizing committee, Patrick Inozo, the guy who normally organizes the cloud-based monthly comps, which have gone silent for the last 2 or 3 months. Now the organizer of this one. The 9 managers who ensured, the 8 managers who did ensure that these matches happen by parading their players to competition, stiff competition it is. Thank you very much and cheers. Players themselves who always keep training, of course, training for themselves, but in the end they train for us because they keep us entertained. Fans who normally watch online, sometimes in hundreds, sometimes in thousands. Like right now, pretty much closing in on the 1,000 mark in terms of watching on Facebook and YouTube respectively. Thank you very much. And for me in a special way, some fans who normally come go the extra mile to sponsor me. Today's live stream has gotten a very big data bundle all the way from Rachel Mbewe, always watching, always commenting. She's Zambian, residing in Colorado in the USA. Just surprised me as I prepared to come and make this live stream. Enough data bundles for the entire tournament and even beyond. Thank you very much, Rachel. Yes, I sometimes behave like that. You do me a favor in private, then I thank you in public. Medi Mugisha, thank you for watching. On YouTube, Linda Langat. Supporting Kasazi over Ibrahim Alan. Thank you for watching. Robert, thank you as well for watching. Romeo Nyangwaya watching from Zimbabwe. Trying to witness Ibra win a second. Both matches, by the way, starting pretty much at the same time, and both matches moving pretty much at the same speed. Both matches, 3 frames played. Both matches, one of the players leading 2-1. It is Ceazer leading against Ibrahim Sejemba. It is Kasazi leading against Ibrahim Kayanja. The Ibras are down. The Ibras are fighting back to equalize. On both games, the Ibras are on the penultimate shots, last yellow and last red respectively. The smaller Ibra, the product of Roxbury in Chiwanga, is up against the black and puts it in and now equalizes it at 2-2. And the bigger Ibra, in terms of body size, is up against the penultimate red. Not only does he put it, he gets himself snookered just before playing the black. And that kind of snooker to himself is against the wrong player. On table number 2, the rays of the sun are seeming to be moving away from the table. They are occupying now a big part of the table, but moving rightwards. It seems like in the next 20 minutes, the table will be clear of the sun's rays. Sun's rays are not affecting table number 1 at all. In the meantime, Joseph Kasazi 2, Ceazer Joseph Kasazi 2, and Ibrahim Sejemba 2. Meanwhile, Ibrahim Kayanja 1 and Ceazer Chandiga 2. On table number 1, Ceazer has just punished Ibrahim Kayanja's miss by extending his lead to now 3-1. Naka watching from South Africa, welcome to the stream. Matebola Ndugiselo should be watching from Zimbabwe. By the way, guys, don't forget to like these streams, especially the YouTube stream. The Facebook stream can be done a huge favor if you follow it, if you share it, especially if many of your Facebook friends are pool lovers like yourself. Meanwhile, if you're just joining the action from wherever you're watching, the games that are live on two sister platforms, Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Break and Finish Live YouTube, you are watching an 8-man comp that is dubbed the Super 8 comp. It is being organized here at B4 Building. Yes, the town of Machinde, the city of Kampala, and the country of Uganda. It is the third and fourth matches of the tournament in a row, and they are the last matches of the first round before we proceed to the second round, which will be the semi-finals of this comp, which has prizes for only the top three, meaning that you have to beat two people at least to reach the money. On table 1 is Ceazer leading 4-3 against Kayanja Ibra. On table number 2, the other Ibra, Sejemba, is leading 4-2 after going 2 down against Kasozi. One of the Ibras is leading, one of the Ibras is losing, as Ceazer now makes it 5-4, while the other Ibra is seemingly in attack, seemingly to make it 5-2. The way Ceazer is queuing on table 1 would make you sometimes think twice if you are his opponent, if at this moment in time you are Ibrahim Kayanja. 6-3 after about 2 games in less than 2 minutes, won by Ceazer. And while on table number 2, Joseph Kasozi has pulled 1 back on the other Ibra, who is Sejemba. It is now 4-3. On table number 2, please forgive some of the rays of the sun still on the table. It is just around the sunset, East African time, so we have to endure for now. The quality of the picture is affected just a little bit around the midpoint of the table because of the rays of the setting sun. Thank you for watching. Blessings, same layer. Ichai Magwegwe says the killer is back. Killer referring to Ibra, of course, donning his black shirt, on which has a very big word, the killer. I want to think that is somewhat trying to intimidate his opponents. Of course, black as a color and the killer as a word. He also has Roxbury, his management team's logo, on the front. Taking on Joseph Kasozi, managed for today by the JC Multi Agencies, and proudly donning their white shirt. And on table number 2, table number 1, the players are deciding this time to dress up casually, not wearing their management team's attire. Ceazer of the Advanced Talent Agency. Ibrahim Kayanja, by the way, nowadays has a supportive manager, but is not signed up under any official management team. So if you are out there as a pool manager, as a player's manager, you can think of contacting him. This action should be ending by around 10, if not 11 p.m. tonight, because in less than 1 hour we shall be having semi-finals, and by the time we have semi-finals, I believe the light effect on table number 2, where Ibra and Kasozi are pressing on each other, will not be an issue. But look at that kind of shooting from Ceazer. He is becoming a beast of a player. 3 games won in a quick succession from the Scorpion, and yet the way he has finished off the third, which was in total the 7th, has been in beastly mode. Ceazer 7 and Ibrahim Kayanja 3. Kayanja Ibra now has 2 victories over Ceazer, both of them having come this year. If you do remember, when he proclaimed himself the real machine, he had just won a competition in which he had taken down Ceazer in the latter stages, and in the post-match interview, Ganda was just about to make his trip to Uganda in 2 days. He did warn Jerry that while Jerry calls himself the green machine, Kayanja Ibra is the real machine, and warned Jerry not to come to Uganda, because if he would come to Uganda, then he will not face it easy. Indeed, the guy walked his talk, Kayanja Ibra, and did take down Ganda, and the real machine, as his nickname, is now pretty much official. The other time he beat Ceazer was the third place match in a weekly comp that was, by the way, not streamed live. It happened in Bulaga. Outside of that, it has been a victory over victory over victory after victory for Ceazer over Kayanja Ibra. At one time, there were 7 straight victories in comps like this one by Ceazer over the real machine, including a demolition in a rest of 21 money match in which Ibrahim Kayanja was head started with +6. And no head starts this time around. He has to do it on his own. At least for this frame, he's showing that he can. We'll need to be on target and guide the white. He has done exactly that. He should surely make a fourth here. But the game between Ceazer and Kayanja Ibra is really living up to the expectation. The Ibras on both of the tables are now up against the black. On table number 1, Kayanja Ibra sinks in the black, maintains the white ball safely, wins a fourth. It's now 4 games in a row on that table, all won in one visit between Ceazer and Kayanja Ibra. While on table number 2, the other Ibra, the little magician, misses on the black and is seemingly gifting the frame away to Kasozi. Joseph, who now has 3 reds, all positioned perfectly for the sharpshooter, as Kasozi Joseph is nicknamed, to make a clearance. Guys who know how to do how do they call it, a phone split, where you can watch 2 videos at the same time. Those who can watch both the Facebook and YouTube video now, you can guide me on how to do that, such that I enjoy alongside yourself. Otherwise, because both matches have the same commentary, you can watch one of your choice and get updates from another, as Joseph Kasozi equalizes against Ibrahim Ceazer. By that match, it is 4-4. In the match on the first table, the match moving at much faster speed between 2 faster players, has 8 games played to conclusion. 11 games played to completion. Ceazer leading 7-4, while the one on table 2 has 8 games played in the same time, and it is 4-4. Isaac Agawa, you say the network is not stable. I'm watching the match as well, and it seems fine. Maybe it is your side. Once again, guys watching on YouTube, please forgive the lighting. The place we are watching is a building rooftop. It is sheltered on the top. In the sides, there is no shelter whatsoever. So it's too much lighting, to the effect that when the sun is setting, there is too much sunlight and direct rays of the sun on parts of the table where you're having the match. But it's still pretty viewable, although the rays of the sun are a little bit regrettable. The match on table 1 between the other Ibra and Ceazer has a pretty clear image and signal. Tatenda Masvora quickly realizes that Kasozi has the best dress code of all these players. Not a bad observation. The guy is quite strict on fashion. While on table number 1, Ceazer is quite strict on potting. Every time that Kayanja Ibrahim has missed a shot, every time Ceazer has gotten a chance on the table, has been a game lost for Kayanja Ibrahim, a game won for Ceazer. And Kayanja Ibrahim has not been playing any bad. He's just taking on a guy who is playing better on the day. And just like that, it is 8-4 for Ceazer against Kayanja Ibrahim. While on table number 2, it is still 4-4. The duration of the match can be summarized in that just concluded game, because the 9th game on table 2 started earlier than the 12th game on table 1. But as we speak on table 1, they are about to break the 13th because the 12th is done. On table number 2, the 9th is still ongoing, and most of the balls are still on table because the game is slow, technical, and tactical.
Hello. Kali semana je bhai. Eh. Yes sir. Kiba kisoboka nze ng'omuntu I agree with you. I am still serving the game era nakatanga muzannya essaawa naye ate mu association kisanja kyange kyaggwako, so I can do any work, but if it's on behalf of the association, it's yes. Tewali buzibu. Buli twakozesa tables ojjukira zaali zeetaaga nnyingi. If you are to have nga mwagala okuzannya ekimala oba olina okuinvestinga tables ezimala, then tudevisingeyo format ekkiriza abazannyi okuzannyako pool awerawera. Last year zaali oba 4 naye era pool yaggwa leeti as compared to other games. Ate ng'era twasooka Kayanja ojjukira abakulu nga bazannye pool mungi, then I was advising it okujjako nga tulinayo in other days like 3 days. So okuzanya pool omungi. But one day if bw'oba oyagala people to play enough games, you hire many tables. Bwe zibeera 4 3 biki, you can work out something naye nga bazanya pool kutono era last year bwe kyali. Basobola kulima nti association erina wadde emitwalo ku budget okugenda mu ekyo, erina amabanja ekola biki kati ate kino kintu. Era the same person last year. Ne waba kukola akabeeyi naye ng'ebintu bye bisinga okuba dependable. The night before omwaka kwakoze nti essaawa 12 nga biweddeyo. Tuba tumugamba tutandika ssaawa emu, oluusi challenge kale gyafuna luusi the day before mubeeramu games endala oba basketball oba kiki. Ebyo biba bikoleddwa nga nzija ne bampaya buli meeza nampaya waayo kuba tujja kyanguya. Hello? Kale sona ije baliko. Tuuke makindye ku Mubaraka awo ku bitaala ogamba omuntu akuleete ku Biki House eri ku lugendo olugenda Ensambya, boda ya 10 naye nga watambulika ne boda mu 10. Olugenda Ensambya obuuliza makindye ku Mubaraka amugamba akuleete ku lugenda Ensambya. Agenda Ensambya, luguudo lugenda Nsambya ye. Lugendo ne manager kanko namba omuntu yabadde agamba ankubira namba yo. Bino byawedde